Okay, so now we've set up our InDesign preferences. What we want to do is we want to start creating a new document, okay? So right here in the middle it says getting started, create something new. So I can click create new here, or I could click file, new, and then document. Whichever way you want to do it is fine. So I'm going to go from here. And this little pop-up window will open, okay? So if we're starting from scratch and we haven't done anything recently, the best thing to do is go to print. Now this just means these are average printing sized pieces of paper, okay? So I want to go view all presets and I'm going to select A3. So I know it's selected because it's got the blue around it. And then over here on the right hand side are my preset details, okay? So I can change this to whatever you want to call it. So for this exercise I'm going to call it retail concept board. All right. Width, yes, that's all right. Orientation, I'm going to make landscape. Okay. I'm going to untick facing pages. Now, facing pages is when two pages are next to each other. Okay, like when you open a book, how two are next to each other, but we don't want that because we're doing a presentation. All right. So we want one page. We're going to start at number one column, column gutter. So there's space in the middle between the two columns. I'm going to make 5 mil if I have more than. Oh, I'm going to make that. Yep. Margins. Okay. So I'm going to make all of these 10 mil. So 1 centimeter all the way around. Now I typed 10 in the first box and hit tab so that they all updated. This is because this little guy here, these changed, okay, are still linked. If I unlink that, so say if I want the bottom of my page to be 20, I can change that then to 20. Okay, so for this example, we're sticking with 10 and I'm going to keep them linked. All right, then we have our bleed and slug. So bleed and slug are areas that are discarded when the document is trimmed to its final page size. So this is pretty much just used for people working on magazines or creating brochures or things like that. So for us, we just keep all of those at 0. Okay, so this is us creating a new document. All right, so when I'm happy with all of these presets, I click create. So I've got my new document here. All right, so if yours doesn't quite look like this, in the top right hand corner where mine says essentials, you can probably tick, and there's different options here. You can say essentials so it looks like mine, or if none of that works, try reset essentials and it will reload all of the options on your page. Okay, so the first thing that we want to look at when we're talking about InDesign, we just want to work on our pages. So we've got our first page here, but what if we want to add more pages as we go on? So if we look at the left-hand side, right-hand side here, sorry, where it says pages, if we click on this, you can see this window pops out. And at the moment, the first page, the only page we've got, is highlighted. So this means that it's the active page. It's the one that you're currently working on. Okay, so if you want to add a new page, we come down here and we click on this icon in the middle, which looks like a page with the bottom left-hand corner folded up. And this says create new page. So we can click here and it creates a new page. Every time you create a new page, okay, it automatically makes that one the page that is active. Okay, if you want to create a page a different way, you can come up here and go layout, pages, add page, insert page, move page, duplicate, okay, or delete pages. So there's more options up here in Word format anyway for pages. Okay. What we can also do is we can right click on the page that's active currently. We can see there's more options. So we can add numbers, we can allow the pages to spread, okay, or to move around. We can allow them to shuffle as well. We can change the attributes, so what color we want it to be, what rotation we want it to be, if we want page transitions like in PowerPoint from one to the other, okay, view pages horizontally or vertically. All right, if we then decide that we want to make two pages next to each other, all right, we can click File, Document Setup, and we can tick facing pages again. We can change the number of our pages here and the size of our page later on if we decide we want to, orientation, all of those type of things. So that's another way to come back and edit your pages once you have started. Right, so for this exercise, I want to keep facing pages turned off, okay, and I'm pretty much ready to go. So that is how you create a new document and set up your page.